Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. We're discussing today the Decent Life Initiative, which is a presidential initiative that was launched by President Abdel al-Sisi in order to raise the standard of living of more than 60 million Egyptians. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us our dear guest, Mr. Rahman, the writer and political analyst. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. I'm glad to be with you.
My pleasure, sir. Well, Mr. Abdurrahman, President Abdel al-Sisi have launched this important initiative, the Decent Life Initiative. What would you say today, and to what stage have the initiative reached until now?
A decent life means or represents a decent country. That initiative has started as an initiative, but now it has turned into a strategy, yes, turned into a way of a vision on how to develop this country and this nation. Building the human is the most important pillar in building the new republic. Without a human being, a citizen, with his opportunities of decent life and good life for his family, for his individual. This means we have no state. Yes. Without this, there is no that. I believe now the initiative has turned into a strategy, and it's all applied all over the country, from Sinai to Upper Egypt, to Alexandria, to each and every place in Egypt.
Covering the whole governorates, yes.
Exactly. That means Mr. President Abdel al-Sisi, he realizes is that base, that most important pillar, building the human being and the citizen in a country. That means we are building a strong and a stronger republic that can be equal and even pass over, go through the challenges all around us.
Yes, Mr. Abdurrahman, the Decent Life Initiative, when it started by the Upper Egypt governorates, which was governorates that were neglected before President Abdel al-Sisi came to office. So what would you say about this point?
Of course, too much to be said. Upper Egypt and Sinai and some other governorates in Egypt were suffering from deliberately neglection for decades, for more than 20 years. They have never witnessed true projects, never witnessed true agricultural projects, industrial projects, opportunities for work, opportunities to have a decent life.
Yes.
Especially in Sinai. Sinai, they were living as tribes that mean they are living in the Stone Age. Some people there, they didn't have an ID. Yes. To prove their citizenship to this country.
Yes.
I believe that Sinai now is a very important spot to be developed as a part of the nation, and that's how to protect your national security, to build the human being, to connect him with the country. The same in Upper Egypt. They were living in drugs, in wrong ways of life. Now they have the opportunity to have a decent life.
Now, yes.
Changing the culture comes afterwards. You make the individual feel he's a part of this state. Yes. That this state is responsible truly for him.
For him, yes. And that's what happened also, as you've mentioned, sir, in the Upper Egypt governorates. What is the echo that the Decent Life Initiative left in the Upper Egypt citizens? Because we hear that when the Decent Life Initiative was started in the Upper Egypt, the citizens there and even the Upper Egyptian women and girls tried to participate and volunteered in order to join the Decent Life Initiative. How did you see this?
Of course, we have two wings of this nation, women and men.
Yes.
And that's how we can build a society and a grown-up society that can absorb the true meaning, the true culture of development projects. I believe that the projects in Upper Egypt, especially in Upper Egypt right now, is continuing to what we have established and started in the 60s. That mega projects that was released as the biggest and the largest development projects in the 60s in the world. Now we are taking the lead again. We're taking from what they have stopped, and we are beginning again and launching more projects, more opportunities for decent lives. And I believe that the citizen in Egypt, in Upper Egypt right now, is feeling the difference. He's now a part of a project.
Yes.
And he expects more.
Yes.
He wants more. He has hope. When a man loses hope, he loses his life. Not only his decency, he loses his own life.
Yes.
With hope, with opportunities, with open doors.
Yes.
For those sector of our nation, we build and we make sure that we are securing our national security.
Also, there are some other initiatives that we're coordinating with the Decent Life Initiative, like the Takaful وكرامة, or Dignity and Solidarity. So how did you see this?
Along with the march towards building those greater projects in Egypt, we can never accomplish those projects in a day or in a or year or two. So along this long road to accomplish those projects, we need to protect people who are in true need for help, for support, until the whole project is all over the country accomplished.
Yes.
We can never neglect that some people, they really need to feel safe. The least level of feeling safe and sound and feeling they are part of this project.
Yes.
While some of them, they can't have the chance, but they need to feel that they are not neglected.
Yes.
They are not forgotten.
Yes.
This is a very important dimension.
Yes, also Mr. Abdurrahman, the initiatives covers also the health field, and there's a coordination between the Decent Life Initiative and the new initiatives launched by President Abdel al-Sisi. Recently, there was a very important health initiative that was launched by the President, which is 100 days of health. It's going to it's already going, and we see the cars standing even here downstairs in the streets in front of the TV State Building. We see the cars of the health making a checkup for the citizens and the employees. So the importance of this initiative also coordinating with the Decent Life Initiative.
Well, I count this as a more expression of a decent country, because this initiative can help not just people who are the poorest or who in need, but it can serve all sectors of the society.
Yes.
All the nation can take use of this this opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
They serve. This is a country that is truly serving
its citizens.
Its citizens.
Yes.
This is very civilized.
Because we, as people working and have no time to make checkups or something,
right.
we find it's very easy. We are passing by, so you can make a small checkup.
In Egypt,
this
we
is
don't
very
have
important.
that, not much of
This
that,
criteria. So
yes,
this is very,
this is very important. You make it easy for
yeah.
all sectors of the society, on all villages, in all cities, to feel it's all over you. You can see it all the time, and you can go check out yourself. This culture of chicken up yourself is not
Yes.
available here
Yes.
in Egypt for
Yeah.
that easy.
Do you think that this would make the citizen feel that he's always on the minds of the state?
Exactly.
Yes.
That
In
means that
consideration.
represents
Yes.
a decent country,
Yes.
a decent way to rule a nation.
Yes. So now we go to the Delta cities or governorates. We have now a number that says that there have been 237 service projects that were implemented in the Qahliya governorate. So this is a large number of projects, of course. What's your comment on
The
this?
Qahliya is a very important and large, one of the largest
Yes.
governorates in Egypt, of course. And it has a high population.
Yes.
And too many important cities.
Yes.
So I believe that concentrating on the Qahliya is very important. And I believe it's not the end. It's always there is a new start, and always there is a new governorate to be taken care of. And I believe that it's rolling all over the country, from Aswan to Sinai to the Oasis, wherever there are Egyptians. The countries, the leadership is seeking their decent life.
Yes, yes. Also, Mr. Abdel, how did the Decent Life Initiative reach to the rural areas in several governorates and encourage the young girls to be educated? And because it covers, of course, as we said, the health field and also the education field.
Well, of course, we need a new generation, a new well-educated generation. Such an initiative can help bringing out that generation that we truly need. The new generation to come is going to be a challenging generation, and it has lots of quests to go through.
Yes.
It's going to be even harder that we have tested.
Yes, because it's very important, of course, because in a country like Egypt, where 60% of its population
are
youth.
youth.
Yes.
Of course, this is very important.
Yes.
And I believe there should be even more connecting the youth, the new generations, the youth with the country.
Yes.
Through
the initiatives.
Services, through such initiatives.
Or to participate in the initiatives.
Of course, to make it part of it.
Yes.
There we have great minds in Egypt. We can use them, not just help them.
Yes.
Not just treat them as another part of the connection. No, make it part of you.
Yes, that brings
as
us to the very important point, which is the role of youth in the Decent Life Initiative.
Exactly.
Could you shed light on this, please?
We need for those, the new generation, to change even more what they study, to connect their minds with the future and with the strategy of the country. We need for that student to realize how important and how significant this leadership is setting as an example for the new generations and for the new republics are growing up right now. We are a growing country.
Yes.
We are a growing republic in a world that seems to be ancient and going old. We have that youth spirit, and we have that strong and overwhelming strategies for the whole nation, and we are growing economically despite the crises that we are going through, and the whole world is going through. We are marching up. We are going through it. We are taking each and every stand
Yeah.
to protect our nation, to preserve our economical security.
Yes.
This is a huge strategy that each and every individual, especially the youth, should realize and be a part of it, not just to be educated it.
Yes. So what is the importance of the voluntary work, volunteering work in the Decent Life Initiative?
Very important. This connect what we are talking about. To be a volunteer, you are a part of the whole effort.
Yes.
You are a part of the positive effort.
You are supporting the state.
You are supporting,
Yes.
and you are benefiting, and you are a creator
Yes.
of this effort. You are a part of this project, this greater project. We need for the whole nation to be connected. I'm saying it with the modern view of things. To be connected, the nation should not be apart from each other's, the youth in a part, and the grown in a part, and the state in a part. We should all be connected in one strategy. This is only how we can go through the march of progress.
Yes, so Mr. Abdurrahman, in several events, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have stressed the importance of the private sector in Egypt. And the private sector also plays, there's a coordination between the initiative and the private sector in implementing some projects and helping the state in the Decent Life Initiative.
We need all the powers of the
Yes.
society.
Yes.
I am talking about a society.
Yeah.
The private sector should act as a part of the society, as a part of the main strategy. Should not think of its only benefit or its only itself.
Yes.
The businessman or the private sector company should realize that only we all as partners, the governmental and the private sector, should go together side by side. We can never achieve success if we move individually, or if we move seeking only our own best interests along from the others, from the others, or excluding the others, or on half of the others. That's how the private sector should change his mentality. They were used in the past era that they have influence, they have the power, they have the political authority, all connected on behalf of the society. It now has all changed.
Yes.
Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, he doesn't belong to a party. He is only a leader of this nation, each and every individual on it.
Yes.
This is the common understanding that should gather powers of the society, the governmental and the private sector, going together. And that's how Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the leaders of this country is very important on concentrating on joining the efforts between the governmental efforts and the private sector effort in each and every deal we accomplish with Eastern or Western powers.
Yes.
Which with each and every deal we achieve with international companies.
Yes, as we've just raised an example of El Dakhaliya Governorate, where 237 service projects have been implemented. So the importance of the Decent Life Initiative in implementing a number of projects in governorates in providing job opportunities.
Not only job opportunities, not just only opening doors for decent lives, not just only giving hope for the new families to start,
Yes.
but also we can pour more cement in our pillars by exporting, by using those products for export abroad. This is how we can help our own economy to provide the foreign currency. It's a lot of dimensions and a lot of visions in the same strategy. This is how we can achieve our goals on the large and the high and the larger scale.
Yes, Yes, the Decent Life Initiative also is providing we spoke about health, we spoke about education, the youth. It's also providing that every governorate is going to be to have a special building or something, because the state is looking forward for the digitalization. So every governorate is going to have a special building that encompasses all the services. So give us an idea about the importance of the state keenness on the digitalization.
Well, that means we can make it easier for the investor,
Yes.
or for those small projects
Yes.
or medium projects to be accomplished easy. This comes in the same strategy, that economical strategy, to make it easier for the investor, the large investor or the small investor, for the foreign investor or the domestic investor, to be a part of the economical
Yes.
operation,
Yes.
making it easier for them.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for the valuable information you've provided us, Mr.
Thank you
Amr
for having me.
Abdel, a writer, journalist, and political analyst. Thank you very
you.
much for joining us today.
Same for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was one of our main topics. Please wait for more in the breakfast show.